Okay, we're going to run basic targeting. We're not going to get fancy or funny with it. If it's for dog lovers, pick dog lovers. Pick a niche. Pick your targeting. Good enough. We're going to run basic targeting. We're going to run a fixed budget. We're not going to change these things. And here's the very first thing that we're going to do. We're going to take a look at our t-shirt design. This is going to be the design. What we need to do is we need to figure out our base price, and that is going to be cost of the shirt or jewelry or whatever. We're going to figure out roughly our cost per conversion, the most that we want to pay. We want to figure out our fees, PayPal, Stripe, credit card processing. We're not worried about the shipping because we're charging them for the shipping. If, in fact, we're paying $3.99 for a t-shirt, I like to put it at $4.95, and it gives me an extra buck there. Let's take a look at this. I'm going to reduce this a little bit, and we're going to take a look at the starting point here. We're going to run this ad for 2 days at base price. When we run this thing at base price, we're not making any money, but it's certainly allowing us to find out right off the bat if they're going to buy at our lowest price. If people won't buy at that price point, they're not going to buy at the $21.95. We're going to be like the jeans store. Every pair of jeans, every design that we put in our store, we're going to test the price model to see the price that fits for the design. Let's take a look at our basic cost here. Let's take a look at $6.50. Let's take a look at PayPal fees. Let's put that in at 75. Whoops. Let's put it in at 75 cents. Let's put our cost per conversion that we want to stick with, and we have to make sure as we're testing this design that it does not go over this. Let's put this at $3. Okay, so we've got $9.50, we've got $10.25. Now remember, if we, and I'll put this right up here, if we charge $4.95 for shipping and it only costs us $3.99, we have roughly $1. Okay, so down here we can subtract $1. Okay, somebody do the math. Tell me what this is going to be priced at, allowing us a $3 conversion. Okay, hopefully somebody's going to say, what, $9.25? Let's just put down $9.25. We've got this one at $9.25. We want to run this for 2 days. And we're going to call this one the creeper method. After 2 days, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cancel the ad. The post is building up comments. It's getting a lot of likes. We're going to use the same post. We're going to use the same targeting. And we're going to creep this price up. We're going to run this thing at, now remember, you put out 20 designs at base price and you're watching to make sure that it's not costing more than $3 a conversion. And it shouldn't at a super low price of $9.25. We're going to bump this up to, let's just call it $11. Well, I'll follow through with this. You can round your numbers off, like This one I don't even mind taking a small hit as I'm testing. Maybe I'll just put this at $9. Then I'm going to go for $11.25. Cancel the ad, change the price, run it at $11.25. I started off with maybe 20 designs that I put up there. And remember, as you always want to keep the same budget. You always want to keep the same time frame. We want to look at 2 days. In 2 days, we're going to creep this price up on everything that was a winner. If it didn't sell at our base price, get rid of it. Out of the 20, maybe we've got 5 left. It's time to start working these things over. We're going to go for 2 days. We're going to keep the same targeting. We're going to keep the same budget. Everything is exactly the same. It's going to run for another exactly 24 hours. Or sorry, 48 hours, 2 days. If they're still selling, we're going to go up to $13.25. We're going to run that for exactly 2 days. Sales are still strong. We're doing well. We're going to take this thing up to $15.25. Cancel the ad, change the price, get yourself ready, go to $15.25. It's still working well. We're going to do one last thing. We're going to, and somebody give me the magic here. We put it at $17.25, and guess what? The bottom falls out. There's not enough sales to even make it worthwhile. What were our chances of selling that shirt at $21.95? I know the answer. Not very good. Different designs are going to have different value points based on the niche and the people that Facebook is reaching. Everybody is going to have a different value on that shirt. Let me ask you this question now. At $17.25, this thing tanked. What are we going to do to set our price? What price point are we going to use? $15.25, everybody's on their game. Here's the problem. You're on the wrong game. The answer is not $15.25. Oh, everybody's just guessing like mad. Here's what we're going to do. Because we ran the exact same budget for the exact same number of days, the time period was the same, the targeting was the same, the budget was the same, here's what we need to evaluate. Hopefully everybody's seeing exactly what we're doing here, and then I'm going to show you how to make this magical. Let's take a look at this. Somebody tell me how much we made running this at $9.25 for 2 days. This one we know. How much did we make? What was our profit? 0 on your game. Let's take a look at these 3 price points now. Let's say that at the end of the day, this one made us, let's just say, because the sales went down a bit, it put $32 in our pocket. At the end of the 2 days, this thing made us $32 in our pocket. Let's say that this one made us $27 in our pocket. And the weird thing is, for some strange reason, this one made us $55. What we have to do to keep this thing scientific is we have to take a look at how much money is in our pocket at the end of the day, with all things being the same, which price point made us the most money for that design. It may have been this price point. It may be this one. It may be $17.25. It may be the $15. We have to take a look at this. What is the next step after we've determined that this is magical? What's our next step? Scale it. Okay, let's keep the scaling aspect really, really simple. we're really trying to focus on shirts that can scale. Let's take a look at this one. Home is Arizona. You can come up with your own design. Proud Texas nurse. We're now in a really, really simple place. If we know that in 2 days this one is making us 55 bucks, we can now scale up. And as we scale up, it's really simple. Just increase our budget. If we know that they go crazy over this shirt and it makes it very profitable for us at this price point, we just have to scale up. We now are going to build shirts that are based on states. We're going to build shirts that are based on cities. We're going to build shirts that are based on professions. We're going to build shirts that are based on dog breeds. We're going to build shirts that are based on hobbies. Anything that can be scaled up if you want to take this thing, and don't worry that this one's only showing you a $2 margin. If we're scientific about this, it's all about the one price point that puts the most money in our pocket. It's not about the margin. It's about running that shirt that people want to buy and finding out which price point puts the most money in your pocket. If you set all your prices at $21.95, you're going to have a dismal Christmas unless you've got a really great niche and you're really established. If you set all your price points at $17.95, you're going to have a dismal Christmas. If you arbitrarily set your price points, you're going to have a tough time at Christmas. Now let's talk about the mugs, because I really believe that the mugs are the way to go at Christmas to get people in your store and to make you a pile of money. You don't get complaints unless a mug arrives broken, which happens on occasion. The print is vibrant. The mug is awesome. It doesn't have any holes in it. It's a thing of beauty. If you're using T-Rex, you can personalize it like you're seeing right here. Let me tell you, at a $5.50 mug compared to the average on Amazon being $12.95, if you're using T-Rex, you can personalize this. This is a gift that people love to buy. Mugs are outrageous at Christmas. Man, we have got so many designs that we transferred over to the mugs. The mugs are the way to go.